Hey, good afternoon, folks. Warm welcome to Realty Check. Remember, it's Realty Check. Do subscribe if you haven't already subscribed with the channel. People who've been following us, we want to give you a big thanks. People who haven't, well, don't miss out on the action. There's loads and loads of stuff that we discuss about real estate here. And what more can a hot topic be in Dubai at this moment than real estate? So we talk about everything under the skin of real estate. And we've had such profound guests, and we're going to be adding one more to the list. We have a very prolific guest who've joined us today. He's been in the business for long enough to let you know about the dynamics of the business, where we are today, and how the dynamics are shifting. He is none other than Baldev Singh Dagar. He's the CEO of the GOAT Real Estate. Remember, the greatest of all times. It's the GOAT Real Estate. He's been in business for 7 long years. He's built his brand on trust, transparency, and credibility. He believes in creating the user experience with his clients. So he's not a man who believes in a transaction. He definitely wants to build relationships with clients, and that explains why he's still in business. Without much ado, let me turn the spotlight to our guest. Baldev,
Mr. Govind,
such a pleasure to have you.
thank you for having me here. Always.
It's a joy to have you. In fact, as I was coming in, I was sitting and thinking about your journey into real estate. Let's start from there. Let's have a candid chat about your real estate journey. Where did it begin and where are you today?
I think it started, and I can call it this entire journey as a miracle.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
When I entered into this market, and I think it's back 2017 end where I started my journey in Dubai real
Right,
estate. Yeah.
right.
So I landed in Dubai in real estate only.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And
So you were doing real estate back home?
No, never. I was a banker before.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was with the IndusInd Bank, SDFC Bank,
Right.
handling portfolios.
Right.
And then I got this opportunity to
Right.
be in Dubai and
Right.
to sell real estate.
Okay.
And I think it is an interesting journey. I have started with a company called Square Yards.
Right.
I think many of us are from there. That's
Yeah,
the best
it's actually called the alma mater of most of the real estate agents who've gone out, especially the Indian ones.
Exactly,
Yeah,
you're right.
yeah.
So I started from there, and it was a roller coaster ride.
Right.
I started really well. Really well, and you
Right.
come down 20 days in that market. You do first transaction, second month you do 2-3 transactions, and then
Right.
3 months you are.
Right.
In first 3 months you got the promotion.
Right.
You got your visa, promotion, everything is done, and then there was no transaction. But then, and I think the hard times, make you learn more, which a good time cannot.
Right.
So I learned a lot of things, and then I moved to another company, another giant company,
Right.
I would say, Range. We all know
Right,
about
of
that.
course, raised properties.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Range, basically, it was a great journey. I think one of the best time I ever had, in as an employee,
Right.
is obviously in Range.
Right.
Range I started back in 2019.
Right. I remember the
And-
days when I used to run into you as well.
Yes. And then we used to meet all the time on the
Yeah.
stage.
Yes.
Every quarter, half yearly.
Taking those rewards away, yes.
Exactly, taking
Nice.
those big checks. And I
Yeah.
think where my connection with DAMAC especially is too much.
Right.
It's coming in that market where the market was, not that hot.
Correct.
Product launches were less. It's
Right,
not the,
those days,
the every day
correct.
you have launch now. It was
Yes,
not like that
yes.
before. And from there, I believe the best I have seen when the DAMAC Lagoons
Right. was
that
launched.
got launched.
Mm.
Even today, I cannot see a hype like what DAMAC Lagoons made
had,
at
oh,
that time.
yes.
Crazy hype, and yeah, so we have done great together. I and Range were both
Together.
Yes,
Right.
together. Amazing journey with Nitin Paji, Lester.
Right, of course.
Yes, they are.
Nitin was here, by the way. Our first show, I think I remember, was Nitin, right? We had him in our first show was Nitin Joe. I remember that, yes.
Yes, yeah. So with them, I learned a lot of things. They are still the greatest of the pioneers.
Phenomenally strong.
I
yes.
know personally them. And then I started GOAT, GOAT.
Right.
The name is very close to my heart. I always wanted to be, because when if you are doing phenomenal in the market, you have done so well for yourself. You need a name which specify your personality.
Right. So that's where the goat comes from.
And then the goat. That time, goat was not that famous.
Yeah,
the
at least the
Diljit
acronym
Ki-
wasn't. Correct, you're
Exactly.
right.
So,
Yeah.
and then the story is the greatest of all times. And I believe your name should be like where everyone remember your name, the
Right.
company name, your brand name.
Right.
So people who knows the real meaning of goat, they know the greatest of all
The
time.
background to it.
Exactly.
Right.
And people who don't know, they still remember
Yes,
the
name will-
goat.
Yes, it's not a name that you can forget that very easily.
Exactly.
You're right. You're right.
So the first client I met, he said, "यार वो वाला goat तो नहीं है कि बकरा बना के तुम हमें खाते थे." I said, "No, sir. This is
But
not
either
the-
way, it's a nice conversation starter.
100%, always.
Right. That's a good story to start with.
Yeah.
Now, I also understand that you've been serving clients on the luxury side of it.
Yeah, many.
Yeah. And, which includes the luxury real estate segment, branded segment, etc., etc., etc. Tell us today's market that we are in Dubai. What are the trends that you're seeing in the luxury side of it? Are you still seeing the same interest, demand, and hype that we saw about 2 years back when Dubai became the branded capital of the world? Where are the trends today?
I think the trends are pretty same
Okay.
for luxury segment.
Right.
Because what happens is, Govind, from 2014 to 2020, I have seen only few launches in luxury segment.
Right.
Because every developer was launching the townhouses.
Yeah, the mid-tier, always.
Only the small ticket size.
Correct.
After 2020, when investment started pulling in, and then that Russian and Ukraine wave gave us,
Right.
that upper hand
Yes.
in the market.
Yes.
So from there, we got lot of demand for luxury.
Right.
And then we have also realized, because look, if you see luxury market, the appreciation point of view,
Right.
and I will not lay the communities, you already know, but I see a 300-400% appreciation in the communities,
Right,
especially for
right.
the luxury segment.
Right.
And even now, the luxury is still less, because in Dubai, we have all the millennials and millennials, people who are coming to Dubai.
Correct.
They need a house for themselves.
So are you still saying that we don't have that level of supplies?
I don't think so.
Oh, really?
I don't think so.
Nice.
Because I'll tell you, something on the sea is limited. What
100%.
makes it luxury is sea.
The sea views, correct.
On luxury side, on the beach side, we still have shortage. We have
Right.
shortage of beaches.
Correct.
And that's why you see the new destinations or beach sites are opening up. You see Ras Al Khaimah is coming up big time.
Correct.
You see
Even Umm Al Queen, which you never thought
Ajman.
of. Ajman's opening up. Exactly.
Now,
Exactly.
so these developments which were never open. So why these developers and why these markets are opening up?
Right.
Because there's a great demand
Demand for seaside living.
for the seaside living.
Brilliant.
Now, and for the big villas, I still think townhouses and villas, no matter what supply we are talking about today,
It's
be
not
it
enough.
what 27, 28 or 29 or 30, in townhouses and villas, the supply is not enough. You
Right.
need more townhouses and
Right,
villas.
right. Well, that brings me to community. You said something very interesting, luxury within community.
Yeah,
Does it make a difference?
200%.
Yeah?
Now, a person who spend money on their, on luxury, the luxury doesn't mean inside the house.
Let's
The
talk about
luxury
that, yes.
is outside. Luxury is when you step out from your house, but you have outside.
Correct.
Now, let's talk about luxury. What luxury a person can have? The luxury now, earlier, back, 7, 8, 10 years before, the luxury was to be in those high-rise towers having the
Right,
best views,
right.
and having nothing to use, but just the view. That was
Right.
the luxury,
That's all
as
they
per
had
me.
in the old days, yes.
Old days. Now luxury is not that. Luxury is more, you are close to the nature. You're close to
Right.
the water.
So the element of green, the element of water.
Exactly.
Right.
That's now you see all what we have seen, in last 4, 5, 6 years. What everyone is now launching the product on water. Earlier it
Absolutely.
was more of a the golf courses and the parks. Now it's more
Correct.
of a water.
That also explains why water is now coming into the community as well. I mean, Lagoons was obviously the first story.
Yeah.
And I think just before we did, we had, I think it was on the Maidan side that we first saw
Correct.
the lagoon views
Correct.
spoken about. Then
Correct.
came DAMAC Lagoons. But is that going to be a trend going forward as well, you think?
Yes.
Communities turning into water communities.
200%.
Right.
You know what a luxury means for any individual. Today, Govind, if I ask you, or as per me, what is the luxury for you? The luxury for me probably be I'm standing in my balcony having that morning coffee and looking at beautiful water views.
Right.
It's something which
Right.
gives you a lot of peace. So I
Water
think
therapy that's what they
exactly
call it. Hydrotherapy.
100%.
Which
So
really helps.
200%. So
Right.
this is going to be a trend even in future.
Right.
Water, greenery becomes, today we see the new communities trending with 50,000 trees, 60,000 trees. You
Correct.
see, what is that? It's pure luxury. So
Yeah,
people now, comparing luxury with greenery, with water element,
Right.
with your gondola rides, with, everything
that
they
put together.
want to put everything together in one
And
community.
wellness has become a central theme as well now,
200%.
where all the elements of water and green also are part of it.
Correct. After COVID, I think most of people have realized
Right.
that they need to
To invest into wellness, right? It's not just a
health
block
is
of a
wealth.
building.
The
Yeah,
wealth
yeah.
is wealth, but the health is now
Absolutely. Wealthy, absolutely. The wealthy are the ones who are healthy.
200%.
Right, right. We also see technology. I mean, we see essentially Pripco, which is again Amira's baby.
Yeah.
They are now the exclusive partners with DLD for what we call as tokenization. Now we see technology starting to come into Dubai. I mean, Dubai has always been a trendsetter, not just for the Middle East, but now even globally. I mean, you remember 5 years ago when you got on a plane and went to a country, the first thing in your mind is, man, how will I explain Dubai to them?
True.
Today, everybody knows Dubai.
They know better than you.
Exactly, exactly. And I think there are the right reasons why they know Dubai. I mean, the leadership is definitely one of them. Technology.
Yeah.
They are alarmed to know that a city like Dubai in the desert, far away in the Middle East, have gone that far with technology.
True.
Where do you see technology shaping real estate? What's your thought? What's your take?
I think going forward, technology is the only way.
Right.
Coming AI into picture.
Right.
I'll tell you a story now. Yesterday, I received a call in the night. It's for 9 o'clock. It was a UK number.
Right.
I picked up the phone and I said hi. So from the other side, hey, this is Sana, and I can guess this is AI.
Right.
And I said, hey, sorry, I missed your name. Hey, okay, no problem. My name is Sana. And the way she have convinced me for that project, for whatever project she was calling, I think not even professionals can do.
A telecaller will not be able to do it.
Exactly. The insights of the community, the distance, the way she was explaining. So why I'm telling you this is, in future, going forward, technology is going to play a big role. Today, what we do, we don't have show villas, but what we send is 3D model.
Right.
You just have to click on a link. You can imagine the house. You are into the house. You are
Yeah,
standing in the
absolutely.
kitchen. What
Absolutely.
is that? That's all technology.
Correct.
And then with the technology now, people can actually, the transparency is there.
Right.
You open anything, you go to Google, you go
Yeah.
to your page. It's all technology.
So you
I
need
think
to satisfy yourself, right?
Exactly.
Even if you're miles away from where you want to be.
Correct.
Well,
it's
that's
easy. I think it's easy. It's making lives easy.
a lot more simpler and easier.
Exactly.
Right.
So that's what technology is all about.
Would you think with that the demand of the clients are also changing, or do you think the expectations of the clients have more or less remained the same?
No, they are changing.
They're changing,
They're more
right?
clever now.
Right.
The information is out.
So
Now-
not more information.
More information.
And meaningfully available.
100%. They know everything.
Yeah, they don't have to search like what
Exactly.
we use. ChatGPT just go and put there and tell me about
Exactly.
DAMAC hills and
Correct.
everything's already there, right?
So they are just a one click away. They have all the information. So what is your job role coming is, it's not the old style selling.
Right.
It's you have to train yourself well. You should know the in and out.
Information, you should be
exactly.
top of your game.
100%.
Right.
If you are
Is that
not,
helpful or not helpful? Does it help you close the deal quicker or?
it is.
It does, right? So
It
there's
does.
advantages
Always,
as well. But the only
always.
thing is you have to be a good sales guy now.
200%. If you
Well
don't know
informed.
if client knows better than you, then don't think that you
No,
cannot
but I think
do
it's
it.
a lesson. Thank you for bringing that up, Baldev. Many of us who want to become brokers, they must know that it's not the same easy game that it was 5 years ago.
200%.
You just can't come into Dubai thinking Dubai is rich, people are buying, so I will be able to swing my hand in the air and grab one client from somewhere. Those days are gone, behind us. I think Customer 2.0 and what Baldev has just confirmed is these are people who are well informed. They have so much of information and knowledge. What that means, if a sales guy is not a notch above the clients in terms of knowledge and all the understanding of the market, then you don't stand a strong chance to win that business. I think that needs to be well noted. Thank you for that point. Training and professional development.
Yeah.
we know, I mean, DAMAC has always invested in training. The DAMAC Academy has been in the forefront. We've been winning awards after awards as well for the academy.
Correct.
How important is it in the world that we are in today, especially Dubai market, which is becoming dynamic and changing every day now?
Correct.
Clients' needs are changing. Millionaires and billionaires are moving in. They are more sophisticated.
Yeah.
How does training and development play a role in addressing those kind of clients? The new client, the client 2.0 that we're talking about.
Govind, I believe training becomes the necessity today.
Right.
Without, as we have discussed in our last point also, without training, if you go out today, every day, by the time we are talking and we are having this podcast, let me tell you, at least 2 projects have launched.
Right.
So now the market is on full swing.
Right.
Market is not giving you a space, breathing space.
Right.
Every day you have new launches. Big developers are launching. Big communities are getting launched.
Right.
Some iconic projects are getting launched.
Absolutely.
But a training is completely, you have to train your people today as us, our agents are pro, not only with the projects you are selling. No, that's wrong way
Right.
of selling right now.
Right.
They should know the competition very well.
Right.
They should know the past. They can predict the future. No one can predict, but they can ensure some numbers of the future depending on the
Well,
last
at least
trend.
gives you a bit of visibility of the
200.
future.
Yes. So training I
Vital.
think is one of the best thing you can do. Off-plan, secondary, rental, they need to know everything to close an off-plan deal today.
Right.
It's not
right.
only the off-plan.
Right.
Yes.
Well, I mean, again, 2 different schools of thought. We have the brokers who are very seasoned.
Yeah.
I mean, like yourselves, Range, some of
Yeah.
these names, they have been in the market for long.
Correct.
They've built that journey. They're very credible. There is a lot of trust that they
Yes.
have built with their clients.
Correct.
Going forward, we are now seeing the onslaught of a large number of developers. It's
Correct.
not just the big boys alone now, right?
Correct.
You're not talking about the DAMACs and the EMARs
Correct.
and Shobhas alone.
Correct.
There are so many small-time players who are coming in.
Yes.
How is that going to impact the market share of the big players of real estate? What is your take?
Look, I think I'll be a little blunt here.
Please be.
For small developers. What happens is today market is high. Everything is selling. So
Right.
everyone, वो एक हम कहते हैं ना बहती गंगा में हाथ धोना.
Ha, correct.
So what everyone is trying to do here is leaving their countries wherever they belongs to.
Right.
They have a little bit of experience and they're trying to try their luck in Dubai.
Right.
That's not gonna work for a long time.
Right.
Because right now market is high, and as we compare big developers, like whatever names you have taken, I don't think there is anything impacting to their business.
Right.
Because I'll tell you, when we speak about DAMAC, we are talking about a payment plan of 70-30, 80-20,
Correct.
60-40,
Correct.
some same. But the new developers, eventually what they are offering is 30-70
Right.
with a post-handover payment plan. So these are not the clients eventually for for the big developers, right? So
Right.
I don't think there is anything, but I feel that people should more trust on the big
Developers with credibility and trust.
100%, because we have seen this many times.
Right.
I was not here in 2008 and then 14, 15, 16, but I have heard the stories that how sometime getting good deals and getting good payment plans cannot give you a good benefit what you are looking for.
Right.
So what I always suggest, you are putting all the clients that you are putting, I think, the most of your money into your lifetime earning into properties.
Right.
So select your developer and
Carefully.
very carefully.
But I'm going to put you under the spotlight.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to hold you
Yeah.
to this.
Yeah.
We cannot possibly classify all small developers in the same category, right? I'm sure you agree. There could be some hand-picked good ones as well.
100%.
Does GOAT want to work with these kind of developers as well?
There
Would
are
you
two types
choose?
of developers. One is the growing developer.
Yeah.
Yani, I don't want to name, but they have already developed many projects.
Right.
But they are not that big of which we can compare to DAMAC, to Imar, or
Right.
to Miraz or
Right.
Akil.
Right.
But they are developing stage. They have
Right.
developed. I think they are still okay. They are still
Right.
fine. But
Right.
I'll tell you, every day I receive at least 2 to 3 calls from a new development company I have never heard of.
Oh, really?
I have never heard of. They are from India, from Spain, from UK, from here and from there. Oh, we are very well experienced in that country, and now we are,
Oh, here and we want to build
coming
and want you
yeah.
to partner with us.
No, that's the problem. And I don't deal. I can openly, Annie, I can tell you, I never deal with any, no matter what payment plan they are offering.
Right.
Until only one thing, when their product is ready,
Out in the market.
or close to the ready,
Right.
when I can see the quality,
Yeah.
where the structure is ready, the
Yeah.
payment plan is good, it's
Yeah.
good for my clients, probably yes.
Yeah,
But
and
if
there's
it is-
evidence that they can deliver as well,
Exactly.
right?
Correct.
But there's an opposite side as well. The opposite side of the argument was the big developers are maybe less agile compared to the smaller developers. I mean, whether it is in terms of making sure the client is serviced quickly, SPA is being generated quickly, even commissions being passed on very quickly, right?
correct.
The bigger ones have their processes.
Correct.
I mean, the processes are good. It at least ensures that all the channels are ticked, all the boxes ticked, you get your money. But these are smaller developers who may not do all the due diligence, but they're far more agile.
Correct.
Where do you think that balance is?
I think when this business is not hunt anymore, we are not in a business of you just hunt and run.
Right.
No,
Not
that's
anymore.
not the correct. No, that's not the way to do it.
Right.
I think for all of us, it's very important that we give quality stuff to the
Right.
clients,
To your
which they come
clients.
back to you. If the clients I have sold previously, DAMAC Lagoons at 1.6 million, you won't believe yesterday I sold him something of 7 million dirham. Same
Right.
client, because he appreciated
Right.
his property,
Right.
he tasted the market, he had money.
Right. He's
Now,
made
what
his
do you
money.
think if I would have given them an option of a very new developer?
Right.
Ever, I can do that? I cannot.
Right.
So it's not a hunt game anymore.
Right.
You can wait for your commission. Your client can wait for 3 months for your SPA, for his
Right.
SPA. That's okay.
Right.
But at end of the day, what he needs is whatever is written in that SPA is delivered. The date
Absolutely.
of handover is okay. It's before the time. It's on time. This is what matters for
Yeah,
a
but I think
client.
at the end of the day, for you, clients are more important. I mean, let's face it, you
For
represent
everyone,
the
even
client.
for developers.
Exactly,
Your
exactly.
repeated business has to be there. For us,
Right.
it's the repeat business.
So
If-
reputation and credibility of a developer, a track record, all that matters. A couple of other things is, I mean, yes, we have a lot of these small brokers, small developers who have come into the market. Some of them have established themselves well. Some big names, they've done well. They've also started to kind of showcase that they are willing and they are ready to hand over and deliver. But you also have a lot of other developers who are coming with very niche products. It could be exclusive designer villas. Do they also have a space in Dubai today? I mean, given that millionaires and billionaires are also migrating here.
Look, as I said, townhouses, we cannot compare. Townhouses have its own demand.
Right.
Townhouses generally, this Furjan area where,
Right.
the plots have been sold for 8 villas, 10 villas and all, and they are doing fine.
Yeah, they are.
So I'm not talking about townhouses
Right.
category here, because
Right.
townhouses the community needs a big infrastructure.
Correct,
Where
absolutely.
they are no more a small guy who are
Exactly,
developing a community.
exactly.
So townhouses, let's keep it separate. Townhouses, I think they are okay.
Right.
Even the private ones are gonna do.
Are they
fine.
still going to sell?
Correct. But
Right.
coming that the question you asked, that if they are bringing some kind of some brands associate and then they are making and they are developing, I think it's a personal choice of a client, of a broker, what
Right.
they want to sell.
Right.
But I still believe that even from big developers, you have some good projects. Stick to that. This is my policy.
Your take. Brilliant.
This is
Brilliant.
me. I don't
I mean, you've
change
been here
my
for 7 years.
Exactly.
You've
I
seen
don't
it.
change my stand. I have seen people losing money.
And you don't
I've
want that.
heard stories. So right now everything look strawberry world. Everything is going high. Today you buy, tomorrow the property price is appreciated.
Appreciating, yeah.
That's the good part. But no one have seen, or very few of have seen.
I've seen the 2008, 2009.
You
yeah,
see, Govind?
yeah, absolutely.
Now you see,
absolutely.
the energy was the same. It was
Correct.
even higher. What I heard,
Correct.
that the properties were selling. You go inside, bring the chit out, you sell, you make at a profit.
Absolutely.
It was that, right? Then what happens? Boom.
Correct. And one drop, everything dropped with it. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Which developers hold? Nakil, Imar. You see these developers.
Handful.
You see ranches. It's a launch of that time.
Absolutely.
You see other developers.
Yeah.
So people who put their money with these developers today, let me tell you, the price of the property they bought,
Right.
the rental per year is 50%.
Right.
They're making 50%,
More than
500,000 more than the property.
That
value.
brings me to this question. Does, therefore, a developer's brand name contribute to the capital appreciation?
200%.
It does, yeah?
100%.
So it doesn't matter. See, it could be me building a community right next to DAMAC Hills. But
There is
DAMAC
a community.
Hills,
I will not name that.
I know what you're saying.
It was ready before you, but it's
know
still
what
under construction. So this community is there. So you people need to understand this, that as brand
Correct.
name, your property today, I have communities next to each other, similar everything, One appreciate
More than the other.
300%. Another is at one. Both communities are good, but the brand name
Matters
the most.
But I think there's again another important point for all our viewers who are tuned in today. You've got to remember when you are backed and your asset is backed by the big names, the developers of choice like DAMAC itself, then you have that the choice and chance and opportunity of seeing your property appreciate in value, both in rentals as well as capital appreciation.
Correct. I agree.
What are the 2 or 3 important things that you would want people who want to invest in to buy through a good broker like yourself, like GOAT, for instance?
Yeah.
What are the top 2 or 3 things that they must keep in mind and evaluate the broker before they decide to buy a property in Dubai?
For them, it's especially the people who are investing first time in Dubai. I think this is a little tricky for them to evaluate the broker.
Yeah.
Because there are so many, these street smart people,
Right.
so hard to catch them. But I think when any client comes to the market and to buy a property, I think there are just basic things of, I believe, the location, the developer, and the payment plan.
Right.
Only these things are majorly...
So do your homework on the developer first. Make sure the developer is good.
Correct.
Track record is already available in public space. You go to internet, you'll find it.
Correct.
And the second, like what you mentioned, is location. Do they have prime locations? Not all of them can afford those prime locations. So big developers usually have prime locations for themselves.
Correct.
And third is a payment plan.
Correct.
Right. But we also know that the big developers don't have the most friendliest of payment plans.
Make the most of it at the launch time.
Right.
When you have 1% payment
Right.
plan.
Right.
So there are opportunities.
And even the pricing, right?
Even the pricing.
During launch is much lesser.
What I suggest to everyone today, if you really want to make the most out of your investment, make sure you get something on the launch day. Don't behave like a old, that the old time of clients that takdeer mein hoega to mil jayega and all this. No, if you are ready to buy and you committed, you are already committed.
Then make the jump.
You have to. You don't have time because just next day the property you lost yesterday at 1 point. Just for an example, 1.5 becomes 1.7.
Right.
It's 13% to 14% appreciation you have already paid
between 2 launches.
Between 2 days.
Because the launches are within 2 days because of the demand.
Correct.
Right.
So you have to jump to at the launches.
Right.
Coming to the locations. Now, as you rightly said, not every developer. Today we have one product, Chelsea Residences, where the price points start at 2.5.
Correct.
The same money you can buy a townhouse today. in
You're
this one.
Absolutely.
But then we have Riverside. 1.2 million dirham. You are hardly any distance from the airport. You got all the water facilities. You cannot go wrong. You need to believe in the product.
Right.
You need to believe in the location. The developer is right. You have 1% payment plan. I mean, you have everything. You just need to do your research, as I said.
Right.
You need to do, and you need to see that how the future is going to look like. Today, everyone is talking Dubai South. Dubai South have already appreciated.
Yeah, much appreciated, from what it was.
70% is already appreciated.
But 3 years ago, nobody wanted to buy
in last 8 months to 10 months, I'm talking about.
Right.
So since the time that the detail came, the news came, that the airport and Emirates is moving,
Correct, yes.
property is appreciated almost by 70 to 80%.
Wow.
Everywhere.
That's at the back of just one news.
One news, exactly.
Yeah, but a Dubai news become reality anyway.
200%.
Yeah,
People believe on that.
Yeah, correct.
So that's why I say that pick up your locations very wisely.
Right.
And today, I think Dubai South is running very hot. You cannot buy anything which is coming there. There is a developer in recently. You know what price they have launched in Dubai South?
Yeah.
Plots on the golf course.
On the golf course?
On the golf course, 80 million.
Wow.
80 million is the starting price.
In South?
In South.
Unheard of.
It's some dunes developer. They have already their golf course ready. Massive sizes they are offering.
Wow.
It's only invite basis. No one can buy.
Exclusive. Right.
Something very exclusive they are making. But I'm telling you, is Dubai South. The price point, obviously the price point have increased, but it was bound to increase. Yeah. Everyone knew when we were selling a townhouse of 1 million dirham, 3-bedroom, even that day people knew that the airport is going to come.
It's going to come, the corridor is going to open.
The only matter is when it's going to come.
Right.
Finally, we have that news.
Right.
Price bound to jump,
right.
And the inventory is still less.
Right. See, there's a point that I want to discuss with you before we close this discussion today. When you hear news about development in Dubai, trust me when I tell you that I've been in Dubai for long as well, I'm sure you have. The span between a news or announcement for that to become reality is anywhere between 2 to 3 years.
Yeah.
It's not like our countries where we take forever, 10 years to build a road, 15 years for an airport.
Correct.
Dubai is very quick to jump and to make that decision and to make that a reality. In other words, if a client wants to see appreciation, now is the time to invest. Right?
The person who bought yesterday is better than you today.
So, absolutely. Time is essence in Dubai, so I think it's a good lesson learned today. Baldev, I want to thank you for taking this time out and coming and giving us such insights into the market and how the markets are slowly shifting. Nevertheless, the opportunities for both good brokers and for clients to still find opportunities to invest and to make the upside of appreciation and rental returns.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Baldev, for joining us. It was such a pleasure to have you, and all the very best for the rest of the year.
Thank you so
much. And I hope the season gives you and the universe lends the best to you in the next few months as well before we close the year.
Inshallah.
Thank you so much to have you.
Thank you. Thank you, Govind.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you, folks. I thought that's such an interesting podcast. Unfortunately, that's all the time that we have today. But there are a few things that I'm sure you would have gleaned and picked up from our discussion, and I want to put it there on the table, a quick summary, so that you all can remember. Number one, please do understand, investing into real estate in Dubai, there is nothing called tomorrow. In fact, those who invested yesterday, today are better off than today. And those investing today, we promise you, you'll be better off than somebody who's investing tomorrow. Why? Because in Dubai, the time taken for a decision to invest into infrastructure, the plan and visioning to execution is so quick. So that's the window of opportunity that you get to invest into an opportunity and make sure that your opportunity to appreciate is also priced in at the same time. Do not miss those opportunities. That's number one. Second, we know that clients like yourselves are well informed. So as brokers, please do take your role very seriously. This is no more that market where everybody just could step in and say that, listen, I'm going to put my hand up and swing it in the air and I will be lucky enough to find a few clients. That market is behind us. The clients are well informed. They know what exactly they're looking for. And what they're looking for is an advisor who is well informed, who's knowledgeable, be honest and transparent, and can lead them to make that important decision for themselves. Also bear in mind, this is not a city that used to be what it was a few years ago. We have sophisticated people, family offices, people who run big businesses, millionaires and billionaires who are now migrating to this part of the world. They are looking at calling Dubai their home. So they need people who have that level of sophistication, trust, relationship management skills, and the knowledge to be handling their portfolios. So the question is, are you prepared? If not, this may be the time for you to really introspect and prepare yourself for the market that Dubai is going to be as well. That's all we have the time for today. Do subscribe if you haven't, or if you joined us in between and you haven't subscribed already, do subscribe into our channel. There's plenty of information about real estate that we love to share. And do also encourage and invite your friends, family, whoever would like to be a part of this journey, this education journey on the real estate landscape of Dubai. This is the place to be. Realty Check, that's the podcast. Do remember. Thank you very much for joining us. It was a joy to have you. Look forward to seeing you on our next one.